no.
Make a prediction!
No, I can't. The last time we saw this Dallas Fuel team in the preseason play Control, they were doing Orisa Roadhog on Oasis, not running a Pharah.
It worked well.
It worked well. I don't disagree, but I'm saying it's hard to predict this Fuel roster because they tend to do very weird things. They're innovative. We are going to see Lighthouse as our first map. Do not let well fool you.
That's right. That's right. You guys are getting a beautiful map fly through of Ilios. We get to see on our other super secret monitor. Well, I guess it's not so secret anymore. What's really going on? And yes, we are starting on Lighthouse. But this should be interesting because, again, like you mentioned, Dallas Fuel did show us such an interesting composition that they used on all of the Control maps they played on the preseason. And will we see that again this time?
It looks, at least at first blush, like we will see Fleta on the Pharah coming in, so a new hero. Yeah, we've seen it before. A new hero for this matchup so far, and Taimu may be taking the reins of the Widowmaker.
Okay, I could see that. Crowd getting into it, of course. Who wouldn't? I'm into it.
I'm so into it right now. It's such a privilege to have such a high-level game on our very first day of the Overwatch League. If you are new to watching professional Overwatch, this is what great gameplay looks like.
Dude, this is about as good as it gets as we see Dallas Fuel and Seoul Dynasty charging into each other here on Lighthouse. We are on Ilios. Best of 3 Control map. XQC putting down that force field, paving the way for his team to come in. They're going to have to counter the dive, though, as Seoul gets aggressive.
And they actually killed Miro immediately, so falling back, Dallas Fuel take the defensive stance and allow Miro to jump into them, and he's not in a position where he's going to be able to get rezzed by Jayhawk.
Taimu on a good position on the outside here. XQC does fall, though, so when it comes to action on the point, Seoul doing okay. They've nearly got it captured, nearly got that control percent building. In fact, trying to make a difference, trying to put Dallas on his back and carry him. This is that pulse bomb, but he does a little bit of damage anyway.
Gonna go ahead and recall, but it's not enough. Of course, right as I say, they can't res Miro. He gets resurrected, and they are able to turn the fight around. So finding the positioning as they continue to play aggressively and try and recover that position by Miro's gorilla body.
Is that the reverse caster curse? When you say
it
something
was.
bad is happening and then something good happens to the player?
Was great for the Fuel.
The caster blessing, that's what we call it.
Yeah, Effect, though, tries to salvage that first team. Flood actually playing a close range. Pharah trying to get around. Chips will get around the corner of the roof before.
That was an optimistic barrage from Fleta. I don't know about that one.
He was real close to taking down Chips.
Yeah, that's the plan anyway, but he may have given an opportunity for Dallas. Harry Hook gets the boop onto Zunba, actually. That's a diva out of the way as they try to flip this point back again. They do lose Chips, though. So this may not go the way Dallas wants to right now. Doesn't look like it will.
They're slowly trickling back in, however. Fleta is shooting into the point from the far side by his spawn. Everybody going to be respawning. Munchkin dashing his way back into this fight.
Well, you can't really get on a point and hold it with Pharah, but you can put in a lot of damage from the side. Oh, long break down for Toby. I don't think he hit anyone with that.
He got a couple only.
He got a couple, okay.
Yeah,
wanted more, but
yeah, that was not the positioning you wanted when you have that sound barrier.
Yeah, seemed to be enough though. XQC does get taken down by Munchkin in the meantime. Toby's still alive. Oh, not for long. See ya. Say goodbye.
So I had more kills there from the boop. So it's still this fight going on, but Seoul has delayed this match so long that they're nearly at 80%.
They gained a lot of percent just on this extended fight, and Dallas may finally flip it here. They will. They'll get that control percent building, but already 83% for Seoul Dynasty.
Yeah, both Valkyries available, so a quick pick on a Mercy could mean the difference in this upcoming team fight. In fact, has his pulse bomb. Yeah. And he's just trying to make sure there aren't going to be anybody jumping from behind. Wants to use this for a pick as fast as he can. Does have to recall early, so he's not going to have an immediate opportunity.
Yeah, in fact, trying to be the Winston Hunter there for the second. Tosses out the pulse bomb. It goes wide, though. Doesn't connect. And he's going to want that one back again. Trying to chase down the supports. Toby taking a bit of damage. Fleta drops a barrage. Takes out Taimu. Chip brings him back up right away.
Both players resurrected, so the show isn't over yet. Chip Hyatt actually manages to get a kill on the Fleta. Going for that battle for the XQC.
Oh, down.
Knocked off.
Down without his leap cooldown, and that's going to hurt Dallas a bit. Seoul on the verge of maybe sending this one to 99% here. They did flip it back.
Look, they're in really good position. Zunba can still zone people off and remech with that self-destruct, so Seoul should be taking this.
Oh, trying to get back in. Last-ditch effort here from Harry Hook on that Lucio. If anyone can do it, he can. He drops the sound barrier. No, that's Seoul on the sound barrier. They've got that Lucio out, OT ticking away, and that is going to be point one, going the way of Seoul Dynasty.
That was commanding from Seoul Dynasty.
Sure was.
That first point, you can see Lunatic High was always a team, whether they're playing defense on an assault map or they're on these control points, even when they start to lose a fight, it is so hard to get them off the point because they are experts at communicating how they're going to trickle back on. Right. And Seoul earned probably an additional 25% on that point just by playing the staggering properly.
Yeah. So we're going to the well now. Welcome to Well. Dallas Fuel with a chance to tie things up. If there's any map, any round you want to be a Lucio on, this is the one. And Toby and Chips this time, ready to go. Interesting. Okay, there we go. I was confused there, man. I mean, that would be the opposite of what you'd normally see from Dallas, but that makes more sense. Harry on the Zen, Chips on the Mercy.
And interestingly, Mickey will be on the Roadhog now, the hero we've seen Taimu play this match, but they've got to have somebody to play that junk. So Fleta gets a quick pick as he knocks Taimu off the map.
Toby can't live. And this may be an opportunity. Nope, never mind.
Dallas Fuel
still standing strong.
Are going to get rolled up here. How many will die on the backside of this engagement? Zunba will reset while they force Dallas Fuel back. So giving him some time to go ahead and remech safely.
You know, Dallas still doing a lot of experimenting in this match. It is interesting to see them swap heroes up like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if I'm a huge fan yet.
I'm a fan. I think you have the Orisa here and the McCree to help deal with the Pharah. For the most part, Fleta has been playing a pretty close-range engagement.
Oh, hello. That's very close range as Fleta comes in with a point-blank barrage, grabs two, and makes it out with his life.
That's some death from above for you. Drops like a rock into the middle of the Dallas roster and immediately gets the barrage with a couple of kills.
It's the melee Pharah. You don't see that one very often.
And now we're already up to 40%. Taimu be walking back in with a Rip Tire. He can manage to get it high enough in the sky. Maybe he can go ahead and take out Jaehong before he uses that Valkyrie.
Well, you've got some tall buildings to work off of for that. There's a dive coming in from Seoul, though. They don't even want Dallas to get to the point. Oh, he got brought back in with the halt. That's dangerous. So gets XQC with the self-destruct. He's taking down himself, I believe, though. Taimu finds a kill on Munchkin. Ooh, nearly finds the kill onto Toby there.
Drive-by resurrection.
Fly-by.
Fly-by resurrection. Played a dangerous game as Taimu was resurrected himself, but there's Taimu. Mid-air grenade.
Nobody expects the air-to-air Junkrat.
And so Dallas slowly making their way, but again, it's so hard for them to actually contest right here, particularly through that Primal Rage and the zoning that Miro's doing, just keeping everybody pressed back.
Well, that's the strength that we've seen from Seoul Dynasty is they just delay long enough. I mean, even if you're winning a fight, they just manage to hold on so long that look at this, Seoul Dynasty already nearing 99%.
Fleta still, he's
oh, nice try.
He's using the roof, just putting the pressure against it right now, so he doesn't have to use his jets or his jump.
Yep.
And they're still just playing this zone style, and we haven't seen Dallas be able to effectively group up right now. Harry Hook.
Took quite a few rockets, but it worked out. While there was, I believe Mickey did pull somebody into the well there with this hook. Oh, goodbye, Mickey. You're going in the well, too. Fleta with a concussion grenade kill. Gets one with his ult before he goes down. Toby brought back up again, and now it's on Miro. Oh, he missed the jump. Whoops.
May not matter, though, Doa. May not matter. They only have XQC there now.
Hey, it matters to his feelings.
Oh,
goodbye.
More boops for the boop god.
Harry Hook.
We'll find the bottom of the well.
Put in the well during Transcendence even. That one stings a bit. Toby going wild on this Lucio right now. Finds Chips as he flies by. There's another one and another one. Mickey into the well courtesy of Fleta with some help from Toby. We'll give him some credit for that one. And that is it. Seoul Dynasty will take a 2-0 here on Ilios. Well, that was pretty dominant, wasn't it?
That was definitely dominant.
Wow.
They never figured out how to contain